but edge pressure. It forces the offensive line to play on an island. I want you to look at this. You're going to get one on him, one on the inside. He'll be head up on the center. He'll be fanning. They'll be fanning. A great job of Jonathan Allen working one-on-one, not pushing the pocket overwhelmingly so. He actually saves a hold and making the play. Huge third down stop for the Alabama defense.
Boy, and you knew at some point, we've been talking about it, they had to start to bring pressure. There you saw the pressure came from Kirby Smart, from Nick Saban. It's only a matter of time. Like, we make football complicated sometimes. It's only a matter of time.
Answer the door. Uncle Mo is waiting to come in.
He's looking to come in.
But what about getting the offensive line on islands?
Right.
Alabama can win the one-on-one battles. Now, when they're only because Ohio State is such a heavy slide protection team where they move more 5 together as opposed to one-on-one. When you get them in a one-on-one situation, they can be exposed. They were against Virginia Tech. They were at times against other defenses. That's what Alabama needs to continue to do defensively. And look who's in the backfield. Derrick Henry. Feed him the football.
Nice cut.
Really good cut. I love this play right here. I'm going to diagram it real quick. I want you to see this. I want you to watch Justin Fowler and the way he's coming up and blocking the will. I mean, this is really, really good. You're going to see him go through, cut it. That's an outstanding run. Good feel by Derrick Henry. Same play defensively. Same play by Lane Kiffin right there, trying to get Justin Fowler up on that will, get the ISO on the weak side. It's a good concept. They need to continue running that. Keep pressing the whole front side, and you feel the cutback by Derrick Henry.
And you got to give number 79, Austin Shepard, the right tackle. You got to give him a lot of credit because I haven't heard Joey Bosa but maybe once or twice a night. Austin Shepard is doing a tremendous job against the all-everything, the all-defensive guy. He is doing a great job against him. So give number 79, Austin Shepard, a lot of credit.
Right there on that last play, by the way, they started to roll the safety down. They're starting to become a little bit concerned about
the run game. Exactly.
What will that open up?
That opens up the one-on-ones outside.
Back to a too-high defense right here.
Little Oregon feature there. Fake the inside zone, pull. Now it looks like Blake Sims, but oh wait, he's got the bubble out there to Amari Cooper. A little Oregon play almost right there.
All this is triple option. It's a triple option. You look at it. He's reading the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively. When he crashes, he pulls the football. And then you have your pitch key, number 43. That's a great job by
Darren
Lee. Yes, that's a great job by Blake Sims, reading his pitch key, getting it out to the widest defender, jumping leverage.
Little wrinkle there. Yeah, little wrinkle from Kiffin there.
Be smart.
Notice what they tried to do there, Greg. They tried to run
the screen pump.
The screen pump and go. Amari Cooper comes back, and now you see Blake Sims look deep on this play here. Right here we have Amari Cooper. Watch him come back, step back, and you try to get the goal down the sideline here. Deep down the sideline. Do a good job of Ohio State diagramming this play.
Yeah, they're actually trying to hit Derrick Henry on a little wheel route. Amari Cooper, rarely the decoy, but right there he did a good job. That's a good job by the front, too. Noticing it when you're Ohio State. That's a good trick play. They sniffed it out quick. That ball looked like it came out of the bottom of Blake Sims' hand. Sometimes when you see the ball dive like that, it's one of two reasons. He overstrided and you couldn't get the power through your front leg, or the ball was sitting a little bit back in your palm and you get a little bit too much hand on it.
Is that because you have small hands, or is that
big hand guy? Calm your head.
Okay, he is.
All right, here you go. Third and 12. Let's see if they screen him right here.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be surprising to me if we see a screen.
There it comes.
Screen.
Right there.
That's a little bit predictable. On a third and long, you're thinking screen if you're a defense. Are you not, Boog?
Screen or draw.
Screen or draw.
Yeah, screen or draw.
Alabama failed to convert the momentum there, Booger.
And honestly, as good as Derrick Henry is, He's outstanding, believe me. He's downhill runner. He's as strong and as big as anybody in this game from the running back standpoint. He's not your best screen back because his acceleration isn't exactly on level, on par with what Yeldon could do. Just takes a little while to get that big body going.
Well, Alabama's MVP right now about to touch the ball.
Well, we know he can kick it deep. Can he pin him now? We know he's got to be able to pin him down there. Good hang time.
Ooh. Yeah, he can.
Well, and here's the thing. Being a punter, sometimes you can outkick your coverage. But in a situation like that, he could have booted it 70 yards probably in the end zone. But he kicked it very, very high, allowed his coverage a chance to get down. Now he's pinning them inside the 10-yard line.
34-28, Alabama defense now will be called upon. We'll continue your calls as we take you to the end of the national semifinal.
Musical chair.
I'm Dory Noka, and you're watching the SEC Network. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in our coverage.
Derrick Henry, I think, is the first option I'm going to go to. Derrick Henry to the left side. This is kind of the same area where he had the 20-plus yard touchdown run early in the game. Sure. I foresee Derrick Henry getting the football right here.
If I'm them, I'm going to that toss-crack play we talked about earlier. It was the same exact play they scored the touchdown on against Auburn to start the game.
That looked like Booger backing up a 9-iron.
Same way, Paul.
By the way, Ohio State 33 straight wins when leading by 13 or more. We're about to see if that can hold up. But this is one of the biggest moments of the year, I think, for Alabama. Everything seems to be tilting their way right now.
And let's see what kind of formation they're getting into.
Amari Cooper looks to be using the backfield.
Amari Cooper starting in the backfield. That'll get you to dictate what you're doing defensively quickly.
Quarterback run,
throwback.
Oh, my. That's a good way to kill him, man.
Well,
let's take a look as to what.
Kind of baited him into that one a little bit.
Let's see. Let's take a look and see exactly how it happened. I thought they were going to go for a throwback there, the way Blake Sims held up. A little over route. Man, he's got him. It just takes him too long. I want you to take a look at this. We'll take a peek at it after.
We'll take a short break. The momentum shifting dramatically on that interception. We'll be right back.
We move ahead in our coverage.
The Ohio State punter really couldn't be any farther back unless he was in the first row.
And I think the return is going to be on again. I don't think they're coming for the block.
They did come for the block. And there's a flag down. Let's see if it's just a running into the kicker or a roughing the kicker.
Running into would be 5, roughing is 15.
Yeah, why are you doing that, knowing you're going to get the ball back?
It says, all right, so I'm reading his lips, and I'm certainly no expert. I think he just said running into the kicker, now he's saying 5 yards.
Yeah, he's holding up to 5 yards. And to your point, Paul, that's why you don't rush the guy. I mean, because, number one, you're putting a lot of pressure on your rushers to make a right decision. You know you're going to get the ball back. Last time they got the ball back inside the 25 yards.
Alabama getting some good karma right now because they've been on the precipice for quite a while.
Let's see the replay and see.
I mean, Alabama got the caught a break on the non-pass interference call. They caught a break here. Are they going to take advantage of it?
And Urban Meyer just threw his headset into the first row.
Yeah, he should have.
He went Steve Spurrier.
If Ohio State loses, he's going to replay the second half with hitting his head against the wall.
Let's see how hard this guy gets touched.
He gets touched pretty hard. What do you think, guys?
Normally it's roughing if you hit the plant leg.
Okay. We're down to the final few minutes of this game. Don't go anywhere. Hang around with us.
Tommy Copper has designed comfortable copper and zinc-infused compression gear that
Network. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in our coverage.
You got to assume they're going to keep the ball on the ground. If I'm Ohio State, I probably don't want to put it in the air.
Right.
If they do, I'd be a little surprised.
Alabama's already burned one of those timeouts.
Cardale Jones is just such a big body. He falls forward. He can stand up and just fall down, and he's going to fall forward 2 yards. So
What happened when you're like 6'5" and 250?
6'5", 250 will do that.
Pretty smart, begging his defense to bail him out with a turnover here.
He's gone. But that's not a good situation to be in.
Alabama's hopes for a national championship appearance may have gone down the drain there. Ezekiel Elliott.
And that's the one thing we said that they could not allow Ezekiel Elliott to do, is to play on the perimeter. He's too explosive, he's too fast, and when he gets an open field, it's impossible to stop. A good design right here. I mean, it's a really good design. It's the play that Alabama runs an awful lot of as well. You can see you're just going to get stretch front, trying to get out to the edge with some pullers. You're going to have a puller here. You're going to have movement. And a good job at the point of attack, 81. Vanna trying to basically hold the edge and just over pursuit. You can see. I mean, if Reggie Ragland was in there, maybe it's a different story. You have some guys that are not necessarily every down players that are in there. Might have made a mistake filling the gaps in the back on the left side.
And it was the mistake of the year, the longest play from scrimmage, and Alabama's hopes of getting to Dallas literally hanging by a thread right now.
And they want to go for two here to make it a two-touchdown game.
And they got it.
42-14, so now it's a two-touchdown
An offense that couldn't do anything makes the play of the game, and
that pretty much seals it. I mean, it's really difficult under the circumstances to come back. I mean, you have to call a spade a spade. It's really tough to come back in the situation. It is what it is. Alabama is going to look back at this game and be really, really disappointed with their play offensively. This will be, I mean, they just didn't execute. I mean, they had opportunities and they did not execute, and credit to Ohio State. They did a really nice job, especially in a play like this.
Let's go back and get a little reaction. Jim was on a rant earlier. Jim is back with us now. Jim, good evening.
Well, I just had a lot of people ask me, Paul, what time is your book burning going to be tomorrow in Bryant?
It's pretty early in the morning.
My conference can be who?
My conference can't beat anybody's conference.
Can't beat nobody.
I'm glad we got the advance cashed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you made a point to make that point clear all year long. Look,
now, Jim, you know me. I mean, this has been a disaster for the SEC if this holds up.
But
I'm not going to say anything else.
Even if Greg, who's this bro scholar, and gives all the details, I just want to say, Greg, Alabama has been manhandled about 5 times this year, but they escaped the noose. Tonight, they didn't escape.
No.
And we've talked about it. I mean, this Alabama team has improved as much as anybody. They've gotten so much better over the course of the season. They've done really a nice job, especially at the quarterback position. Blake Sims developing into a fine all-SEC caliber performer. They just ran into a buzzsaw tonight. They really did not play well.
Well, but they did.
And there's still a chance.
They did, but they still could have won this game easily. Well, not easily, but they could have won this game without the Blake Sims pick six. Everything was going Alabama's way.
And what about the lack of aggression on offense?
Well, no, I'm getting, in spite of all of that, they were in a great position to win this game.
Well, I'm not going to put it all on the pick six ball, because when you lose a ball game, it's not just one play. That was a key play.
It was a momentum killer.
It was a momentum play, but when you look back on this game as of right now, I'll say it again. When Alabama has struggled or lost this year, Amari Cooper hasn't been a big factor. He hasn't been a big factor today, and I think that's going to be as Greg said, the overall offensive game plan and getting him involved.
Well, I mean, I think the decision-making on the part of the offense and defense tonight of the coaches has been,
Well, listen, there were those